Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Len, the Potter Stackers, and I have been wanting to make this video for a very, very long time, and tonight is the night. So if this is your first time watching and you like this kind of content, please subscribe. And if you're subscribed and watching, thanks for watching. I'm going to get into, in this video, what I think are the best and worst ways to stack gold. I am a big fan of gold, especially in this season where silver premiums just are almost at an all-time high. Gold premiums still remain very, very reasonable. Not only that, of all asset classes, especially when you compare silver against gold, year to date, gold is up for the year. Silver, you cannot say the same thing for. So I am a big fan of gold. And you may have done some research and you think, hey, I want to get into gold. What is the best way to do it? Well, here's what I'm going to tell you not to do. If you're thinking of stacking gold, this is the single worst way to stack gold, and that is the gold back. Gold backs are so terrible. The premiums on them are so high, and the people who are pumping this stuff, they think that this will someday actually be used. There's websites where you have like a gold back exchange rate and things like that. It's a pipe dream. It's stupid. And you know, the thing is, these are really, really cool. There's a lot of work that goes into making these, and as a result, you pay a very, very high premium for them. But anybody that tells you this is a great way to stack gold has zero credibility. They should be mocked and scorned. The only two kinds of people that would recommend this to you are idiots and liars. So stay away from the gold back at all cost. It's terrible, it's stupid, and it's wrong. Okay, so now that I've gone on my gold back rant, the next way that you can stack gold that I'm not sure that I would recommend is with gold bars. Gold bars. Now, I don't have PAMP bars anymore. You may have seen like PAMP bars and assays. This is a little like a poured Scottsdale mints bar, 1 ounce. It's one of my favorite pieces of gold. However, gold bars are highly counterfeited. They're highly counterfeited, and dealers know this, and most people in the gold game know this. And so therefore, you have to be very careful when you're buying. If you are going to stack gold bars, do yourself a favor and buy from your local coin shop, buy from a reputable dealer online. I would not recommend buying gold bars off of the secondary market. It's too dangerous. So, and the other thing, the good thing about these are the premiums do tend to be fairly low. This is the lowest premium gold that I own. I paid just under a 3% premium on this piece of gold back in 2020. So very glad to have this one, but I'm not sure I can say this is the best way. But it's not a gold back. It's way better than a gold back. So that's what I have to say about gold bars. The next great way to stack gold that I don't think it's discussed enough in the stacking community is scrap gold. I think that scrap gold can be an excellent, excellent option because it's a very low barrier to entry. Oftentimes, you can get these, like this is an old gold class ring. I'd imagine this is 10 karat gold. And if you're going to get gold jewelry, there's a couple of tools you're going to need. One is your standard jeweler's loop. This is a 10x jeweler's loop, so that you can look down and look for the markings on it. I can't really do that. I don't know how the Coin Geek lines his up, but anyhow, you're going to want a jeweler's loop, and you are going to want an acid testing kit. This is a very inexpensive way to test gold. And you basically have your scratching stone here that you scrape your gold ring on, and then these solutions, this is silver, and then the gold ones here. This is for 10 karat, 14 karat, and then I believe we have an 18 karat here. So you make a line of gold and basically you put the acid on it, and whichever one the acid doesn't get eaten by the acid, that's the carat that it is. So I think that this is a very good, inexpensive way. Now there are websites and apps, I'll show one right now, where basically you can put in the spot price today. What I don't have down here is a scale. You'll want a scale, and you weigh how much you have in grams, and that'll tell you based on your carats, your weight, and the spot price, how much you should pay, or how much, not how much you should pay, what the melt value is. Now, what is the downside to this? The downside of junk gold or scrap gold is that when it comes time to sell, you're selling it back of spot, probably back of melt. So you're not necessarily going to get giant premiums for this stuff. And you might say, well, that's a really beautiful ring, maybe I can resell that. Well, maybe, but can I tell you something, guys? Ladies don't generally want used jewelry. They don't want anybody's leftovers. So maybe with men's rings you can get away with that, or men's jewelry in general. But with the ladies stuff, this should just go in the stack, set aside, and when it comes time to sell it, you're going to take this to an LCS or a jewelry store, and they're going to pay you back of melt for it. But the good news is you didn't pay much more than melt for this anyways. Now, where are you going to find this stuff? A lot of this stuff is readily available at estate sales. When somebody unfortunately passes away and they have a lot of stuff, they've lived in the same house for over 50 years, a lot of times the heirs of the estate will hire a company to do what some would call a tag sale, and they will come in and they will identify what is valuable, price it out, and have like a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday tag sale right in the house. And sometimes you'll find this jewelry under glass near the cashier being sold very inexpensively. So this is a very underrated way to buy gold, but it's also one of the lowest premium ways to get into it. So don't overlook this. Next, the next way that I would recommend getting into gold is getting into pre-33 gold, pre-33 United States gold. What I have here, this is a 1914 Incuse quarter eagle, and this is one of my favorite gold coins ever. Now, sometimes you're going to pay a higher premium on this because you're going to actually be paying the numismatic value of it. A coin dealer may have this graded in an NGC or PCGS slab with a grade, and that grade determines the value, not necessarily what spot price is. So oftentimes you're going to pay the highest premium for this stuff. However, spot doesn't establish the value of these coins. It'll always be worth at least spot, but typically you're going to retain the numismatic value of these, which of course I am a huge fan of, because the numismatic market is a truly free market. There's no central governing authorities over it. There's no COMEX. There's no JP Morgan Chase controlling the markets. So this pre-33 gold is what I would consider the next best way to stack gold. In my opinion, the second best way to stack gold is US Mint United States gold. What we have here is an American Gold Eagle. This is a 1 ounce American Gold Eagle. This is 22 carats. It is 1 ounce of gold, but the coin weighs more than an ounce, I think. And this is by far the most recognizable coin in the world where gold is concerned. So why is that important? Because it's liquid. You're not going to have any trouble selling this. In fact, if you go to an LCS, a local coin shop, and you have these two, they're going to want the Eagle first, and they're going to pay you significantly less for the bar. You're going to retain some of your premium. And by the way, 1 ounce gold is going to have among the lowest premium, probably around 5%. This is a gold buffalo. This is a 2021. This is my favorite coin in the stack. This is 3/9 fine, 24 karat gold. It's gorgeous, and you're not going to have any trouble selling this for spot plus in most cases. And then we have a Krugerrand. Krugerrands are super recognizable. This would be the original. This is the OG 1 ounce gold coin. Now, here's something that you should know, is that Krugerrands are highly counterfeited. So be careful when you're buying Krugerrands. Buy Krugerrands from your local coin shop or a reputable dealer online. All right, so I've gone through with you the worst. I've gone through with you the gold back. I've gone through with you gold bars. We've talked jewelry. We've talked about sovereign gold. We've talked about 1 ouncers. I'm going to tell you what I think is the number one way that everyone should be stacking gold. If you're new to gold especially, this is the way you should be doing it. And in my opinion, it is fractional American Gold Eagles, 1/10 ounce. I am a huge fan of 1/10 ounce Eagles. Now, people will say, well, gosh, shouldn't I just save my money and get a 1 ouncer? You could. But here's what I want you to think about. I want you to think about the liquidity aspect of this. If you need cash, let's say you need $500, all you have is this. So you're going to get change back. You're not going to have gold left. You're going to have fiat currency left back. So if you need $500, maybe you just take 3 of your American Gold Eagle 1/10 ouncers. I love the liquidity of these. I love the size of them, and it's a low barrier to entry. Yes, you're paying about a 12 to 14% premium on fractional gold, but you can get into these right now. Spot price, I think today was about $18.40 last I saw in the afternoon trading. And you can get these for about $209 to $215. So there is more of a premium, but it is much more liquid. It's much more liquid. So personally, I would much rather have 10 of these than one 1 ouncer, just simply because of the aspect that not everything that comes up is an $1,800 emergency. I might just need a set of tires. Well, a set of tires might actually be all 3 of these now in my car. But, so I don't necessarily want to trade in a full 1 ounce of gold. So my 1 ouncers, guys, are really in the deep stack. I consider my fractional gold my liquidity. So what do you guys think? Leave comments down below. Do you think that, do you agree with me? Is fractional gold the best way? Do you love gold backs and you're going to stack them to the moon no matter what? Tell me where you agree. Tell me where I'm wrong. And if you've stuck around this long and you're not subscribed, I hope that today is the day that I earn your subscription. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and have a great night.